Okay, this is greatest common factor and factoring quadratics. It's the first two things put together. So you should always, 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 in every factoring problem you do, you should always look for the greatest common factor first. So when I look at this guy up here, I've got 6x squared plus 60x plus 96. So first, there's no x's in common, so I'm not taking any letters out. But if I look at these, 60, 60, and 96 can all divide by 6. So I'm going to take the 6 out. 6 divided by 6 is just x squared. 60 divided by 6 is 10x. And 96 divided by 6 is 16. And so now I'm going to do what I just did yesterday. I'm going to take what multiplies to give me 16 as to give me 10. So if I think about 16, I think 1 and 16, I think 2 and 8, I think 4 and 4. If I'm trying to get a 10, I'm going to choose 2 and 8. And so my answer is 6 times x plus 2 times x plus 8. And then if you do your checking, don't check back to the first one, check to the middle guy. 2 plus 8 is 10, 2 times 8 is 16, and so that is your answer. If we look at the next guy, again, no letters in common, but I've got 3, 9, and 210, and whether you know it or not, so here's what I would do. 3 and 9 definitely divide by 3. I would get a calculator out and I would say, hey, does 210 divide by 3? And you would find the answer is yes. So I'm going to take a 3 out, and that would give me x squared. 9 divided by 3 is 3x, and 210 divided by 3 is 70. Okay, so now 70, that's a big number. I've got 1 and 70. I've got, 2 and 35, not 3, not 4, 5 times something. But really, to be honest, 70, I'm going to pick 7 and 10. Because 7 and 10 makes a 3. So I'm going to do, but I want a positive 3. So I want x plus 10 and x minus 7, and then I'm going to check. 10 plus negative 7 gives me 3, and 10 times negative 7 gives you negative 70. That's what I have. I have a positive 3 and a negative 70. And this part right here, I would probably, by the end, you should start doing this in your head. You don't really have to write it down. And then the last part says sometimes there isn't a greatest common factor, and that's okay. And we're actually going to learn about that in 2 or 3 days. So today, they should either have a greatest common factor or they should look like the problems that we did yesterday.